Hello everyone, and welcome back to Untold Pain Stories, the channel where you improve your English through emotional, inspiring and unforgettable stories. Today we are going to explore the incredible journey of two young students who had a simple idea that changed the way the entire world finds information. A small project that started inside a university. A dream that many people did not understand, and a search engine that became one of the most powerful companies in human history. This is the story of Larry Page and Sergey Brin, the founders of Google. Before Google became a company used by billions of people every day, it was just an idea created by two students who wanted to solve a problem. They wanted to make information easier to find. They wanted to organize the knowledge of the world. And they believed that technology could change the future. But their journey was not easy. It was filled with uncertainty, failure, late-night coding, and moments of doubt. And still, they continued. Larry Page was born in 1973 in Michigan, USA. From a very young age, he was surrounded by technology. His father was a computer science professor, and his home was full of computers, magazines, and technical discussions. While other kids played outside, Larry often stayed inside, exploring how machines worked. He was not just curious, he was deeply analytical. He always asked why and how. He believed that computers were not just machines, but tools that could organize human knowledge. Sergey Brin was born in 1973 in Russia and moved to the United States with his family when he was young. His family faced challenges after immigration, but these struggles built his mindset. He became strong, adaptable, and extremely curious. He loved mathematics and logic. Numbers, patterns, and systems fascinated him more than anything else. Both boys were different in background, but similar in thinking. They were not satisfied with normal answers. They wanted deeper understanding, and this mindset would later change the world. Their paths crossed at Stanford University in the 1990s. Stanford was not just a university. It was a place where future innovators were quietly building the future. The internet was growing fast, but still very messy. Nobody fully understood its power yet. When Larry and Sergey met, they did not instantly become friends. In fact, they often argued. They challenged each other's thinking and questioned every idea. But something important happened between them. Even when they disagreed, they respected each other's intelligence. Slowly, disagreement turned into collaboration, and collaboration turned into innovation. They realized they were both obsessed with the same problem. The internet was growing, but it was not organized properly. And that problem needed a solution. In the early days, the internet felt like a giant ocean of information with no map. Millions of websites were appearing every year, but finding the right information was very difficult. Search engines existed, but they were not smart. They only matched keywords. If you searched something simple, you often got irrelevant results. It felt frustrating, confusing, and inefficient. Larry and Sergey saw this clearly, and they asked a question that changed everything. What if we could understand the importance of information, not just the words? This idea became the foundation of their ranking system. They created an algorithm that measured importance based on links, not just keywords. This system became known as PageRank. It was simple in theory, but revolutionary in impact. Instead of treating all websites equally, it understood quality through connections. Their early project was called Backrub. It was a research experiment at Stanford, not a company. They worked in small rooms filled with computers, wires, and endless code. The system was unstable. Servers crashed. Data took time to process. But they didn't stop. They kept improving it step by step. While other students focused on normal academic goals, Larry and Sergey spent nights testing search results and fixing algorithms. They were not chasing money. They were chasing perfection. But most people around them still didn't understand what they were building. Some thought it was just a university experiment. Some thought search engines were already good enough. Some simply ignored it. But innovation often looks small at the beginning. In 1998, they officially created a company and named it Google. The name came from the word Google, meaning a number with 1, followed by 100 zeros, representing the huge mission of organizing endless information. At that time, the company was extremely small. No big office, no famous investors, no global recognition. Just 2 founders, a few computers, and a garage. They worked day and night. Sometimes they slept on the floor. Sometimes they fixed broken servers themselves. Every problem was personal, but they had one clear focus: build the best search engine in the world. The early journey was not smooth. They needed funding to grow, but many investors did not understand their idea. Some rejected them completely. Some laughed at the concept. Some believed search engines could not become big businesses. But Larry and Sergey did not stop. They kept improving the product instead of chasing approval. Slowly, something unexpected happened. People started using Google more and more. Search results were faster, cleaner, more accurate. Students used it for research. Professionals used it for work. Ordinary users relied on it daily. And the most powerful part, people started recommending it to others. No marketing, no ads, just pure word-of-mouth growth. As Google grew, new challenges appeared. They needed more engineers, better infrastructure, and stronger systems. Decisions became more complex. Larry and Sergey had to evolve from students into leaders. They started hiring talented people. They built a strong team culture based on innovation and freedom. They believed that good ideas can come from anywhere, not just from founders. Mistakes still happened, but they learned quickly, because success is not about avoiding failure. It is about learning faster than others. Over time, Google expanded beyond search. It moved into email, maps, videos, mobile systems, and artificial intelligence. It became a part of daily life for billions of people. But the most important part of the story is not the size of the company. It is the origin. 2 students, 1 problem, 1 idea, and the courage to continue when nobody believed fully. This story teaches us powerful lessons. First, curiosity can change everything. Second, big success starts small. Third, belief matters more than approval, especially if you are learning something like English. At the beginning, everything feels difficult. You make mistakes. You feel slow. You doubt yourself. But improvement comes with practice. Every word you learn, every sentence you practice, every mistake you correct, all of it matters. Today, Google is everywhere, but behind it are two students who simply tried to solve a problem. They didn't start with power. They didn't start with money. They started with curiosity. And that is the real inspiration. Because sometimes the world changes not with big resources, but with small ideas and big determination. Thank you for listening to Untold Pain Stories. If you enjoyed this English learning story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories that help you improve your English naturally. See you in the next story.